Advice. Noun. Uncountable. Advice on something. An opinion or a suggestion about what somebody should do in a particular situation. Advice on road safety. They give advice to people with HIV and AIDS. Ask your teacher's advice. Ask your teacher for advice on how to prepare for the exam. Follow your doctor's advice. We were advised to seek legal advice. Let me give you a piece of advice. A word of advice. Don't wear that dress. Take my advice. Don't do it. I chose it on his advice. Extra examples. Can you give me some advice on where to buy good maps? Go to your doctor and ask for advice. Here is some advice for pregnant women. I hope I can pass on some useful advice. I think my lawyer gave me the wrong advice. I think you need to take legal advice. I will refrain from giving unsolicited advice. I wish that I had followed her advice. It is essential to seek expert advice from a mental health professional. My advice to you would be to wait a few months. On the advice of his experts, he bought another company. Permission was given against the advice of the planning officers. She asked her mother's advice. She read the weekly advice column in the local paper. That's very sound advice. The local authority runs an advice center in the town. The website gives free, impartial advice on all aspects of saving energy. Advice about bringing up children. Can I give you a friendly word of advice? I chose it on his advice. Let me give you a piece of advice. Take my advice. Don't get married. We were advised to seek legal advice. You should follow your doctor's advice.